What's up, everybody? Welcome back to an episode of BoomJamGaming with Dishonored 2. Alright, I will fully admit that I went ahead and I looked it up real quick. And I was like, basically, what I truly needed was permission from the game to do something that I normally wouldn't do. Because I know what to do now. And it's something. It's something. Give me a second to find myself. I know, super deep. I have to find myself. But most importantly, hello. Most importantly for me is the fact that I have to do some shenanigans. I am. Although now that I'm here, may as well make the most of it and fuck up these blood flies, right? Hang on. Yeah, swashbuckling. Bang. Was this a nice room? Oh, it was. It was. Go ahead and just pick up all the blood ambers. And then we'll get out of here, because it turns out we do want to be in that room with the window. There is a reason I'm in there. And that window is the key to getting over there. But it was something that required me to go against my instincts. But I know now how to do it. I know that I was on the right track. I knew it had something to do with that window. It's just that, to the wall. I just have to do the thing. I'm not worried about it. Looked like I was gonna miss a piece. Oh, this whole place got so messed up. Okay. So, back to this room. You see that window? What I have to do is I have to knock these gentlemen out. And they're just doing their jobs, you know? Like, I feel bad about this. I don't have Domino, so...
Hey, something wrong?
Oops. think I just lost all that blood amber that I got. Unless I was smart enough to quick save just now. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I can go back and get it. I mean, that's what I was able to do earlier, you know? Resummon the bloodfly nests in the future by causing them to not be destroyed by flooding in the past. Yeah, oops. Ta-da! They were never able to finish the window because they got knocked out. And once they woke up, things were in shambles, so they left. See? It's actually pretty brilliant. These guys are being dicks, it looks like.
What's in the chest? Bet it's full of fancy clothes and exotic jewelry. I'd love to see the silver graphs they take here. Clothes smell like old people. Probably from a charity shop.
Wish I knew how the silver graph machine works. We could take a picture together.
I want to take Clarissa and the kids to that silvergraph studio not too far from here and have our portrait made. But it's expensive.
There's a brooch or something. Maybe made of bone? Seems weird. I'm not touching that. And, more old clothes.
Be sure to check all the pockets.
Guys. You're all dicks. Okay. So the rune is right there. And here I am out of sleeping darts. Blinds enemies, flee and forget. Or, I forgot that I had these. I can't believe the dude hasn't noticed his friends are unconscious. Eighth of Nets, Aramis could see I'd been crying. It's nice to be noticed, but I was too distraught to discuss my troubles and retreated to the little studio he generously provides. Yet another gallery has rejected my silvergraph images, even after I explain the technical skill involved in the placement of the mannequins and the difficulties with the silvergraph apparatus itself. They called them boring. Boring. A jab at my humble upbringing, no doubt. Snobbery is rampant on the arts. A portrait of Marquis X or Earl Y, that they would buy. But a still life made of ordinary objects, captured by, more honestly, by a mechanical marvel, for that they'll turn up their noses. When my mood improves, I'll go talk to Artemis. At least he makes an effort to appreciate my art. I think this has got a charge left. And zap. Ah, that shit's funny. And just like that, the problem was solved. And I realize now I could have done that to those other guys and not wasted a sleep dart. But, whatever. Let's see what I can find here in the present. As far as petty theft goes. And now to the pass. Can't believe they were robbing him. What dicks. Like, he's such a nice dude. Well, now that I can say with certainty that I have all of the have all the bits and bobs. Let us sally forth. Although we do have to stop at that bloodfly nest again. Because too much money to be had in there. How did I get through here the first time? Did I get through here? I guess we'll find out shortly, won't we? No, I did not get through there. The door is blocked, not locked. Don't know what's behind the door. So I can at least say with some certainty that it's not a room. Or bloodshed. There we go. There we go. You know what would be fun, Emily, is just being like, yo, I am the Empress. I'm here for a visit. Just doing Emily Kaldwin stuff, you know? Like, she could do that. She hasn't been cooed 3 years ago. Let's get the hell out of here, and let's go where we're supposed to go. Okay, so there's one guard. Turn yourself around, son. Seriously, time travel was so trippy. It's been really cool, but really trippy. So wake me up before you go. There's no way that we're going solo. Or wake me up. So that one power in the fucking in the tabletop. So that one power in the tabletop is essentially what this timepiece is doing for us. You know. Letting us see into other times and stuff. Although the power specifies that it's only where that sort of thing is allowed. Whereas in this, it's just like anywhere I happen to be. As long as I'm looking through these lenses. Holy shit. Dodge. Dodge. Okay, there are no more.
One day, young Luca will go too far. May I live to see that day. Theo, forgive me.
Did I close my locker before coming out? Last time I left it open, someone left a hagfish in my jacket pocket.
When tonight is over, the Duke will have to trust me. I'll know his secrets too well. Or will that make me too dangerous to keep around? No. Who are you? Why are you in my house?
His face. Well, who was he expecting? The Empress?
What would you think of all this, Theo? Your son is a disaster. But what can I do except serve him the best I can?
He's a good man.
When the Duke trusts me, I can finally rest easy. After tonight, it will all go well. Why are you here?
Has the dog actually seen me? Yes. Yes, he has. I'm sorry. Are we not where I thought we were? Strange rituals performed 3 years ago in Aramis Stilton's manor involving Delilah Copperspoon and her followers. Once inside, find out what you can about Delilah's secrets. Nope, not yet.
The Grand Guard was protecting Stilton back then.
Except for that guy. That guy was looking under seat cushions for things. Couldn't have that. Probably.
One day young Luca will go too far. May I live to see that day. Theo, forgive me. When tonight is over, the Duke will have to trust me.
There's the notebook.
I know his secrets too well. Who are you? Why are you in here?
Oh, hello. I wonder if killing the dogs counts. I probably should have killed him before I reloaded. Just to see.
Secrets too well. Or will that make me too... Who are you? Why are you in my house? Why are you here? Did the Duke send you? Get away! Just my luck. What's going on here? Leave me alone!
Let's see something real quick.
Let's see. What was it?
I wonder if killing him will fail the mission.
He never earned those medals.
Yeah, there was a notebook. But since I already failed, I'm going to test a few things.
Hide the void! Oh! I need assistance! There's a burglar over here!
I've created a time
Too much
paradox.
for all your good intentions, Stilton. By killing Stilton, I changed the past. But what will be...
Yeah, I wanted to create a time paradox. I had to go changing the future like that. I am curious as to how much chaos that would wreak on the time
Or
stream.
will that make me too dangerous to keep around? No. The Duke couldn't possibly touch me. This city is nothing without the mines. Perhaps he could run them without me, through lackeys and bureaucrats. Everything I've built run like a butcher shop.
I'm curious. Sorry, I got quiet there. I was looking at something. I'm not gonna kill him. I was just curious.
I have received your request and agree that dinner
What
time
would you
cannot
think of
come
all this,
quickly
Theo?
enough. Unfortunately,
Your son is a disaster. What can I do except... pressured me into it. I never would have agreed to this ritual. Or whatever it is. Sometimes I wonder, is Luca Bell truly his father's son?
an entire shipment of whale tanks
Why are
just
you in my
gone,
house?
taken right from under
Why
their
are you-
noses.
Keep fucking up. But I am curious. Okay, killing dogs doesn't count. I'm not going to start killing dogs, but it's important to know that it doesn't count. But yes, so apparently if you kill Stilton, it changes a lot of things. Suddenly the entire house is quite different. And there's notices everywhere talking about the sale and whatnot.
I'll know his secrets too well. Or will that make me too dangerous to keep around? No. The Duke couldn't possibly touch me. This city is nothing without the mines.
Study door combination. With Duke Luca coming tonight, there'll be so many strangers in my house. I shouldn't have agreed to host this cursed seance. Something is going to happen, I can feel it. Maybe I won't attend, feign sickness, or lock myself up in the bathroom. Anyway, I need to change the combination to the study door, as I was asked. Let's focus on something else. Old memories. 9. Coins in my pocket when I left Morley and came to Karnaca. 1 coin for each week until I take another vote to join you, my mother said. But then she never came. 7. My birth month. Probably the only person who knows the date since the Adonis passed away. 5. The number painted on my lunch bucket when I worked the mines. I was just a kid, but it feels like yesterday.
I can find
Stats. Haven't been seen. Stunts. I don't need to knock him out. He's a nice guy. What do I need to knock him out for? Hey, let me look it up. Let me see if knocking him out does anything, huh? Oh, well, someone spoiler-free mentions that knocking him out has some sort of positive change on the timeline. I'm good with that. Maybe it saves him. You know what, you're right. I don't want to leave him the way he is. Damn it!
Finally rest easy. After tonight, it will all go well.
This is to keep you from seeing whatever drove you into a nightmare tonight. By rendering Stilton unconscious, I changed the past. But how?
That was cool. Smells like piss. This is like a nice-ass garden. In a rich man's house. That's true, I do know it's a seance.
What do you say to that? Makes no sense. Anyway, I'm not the one who did the kissing.
Oh, holy shit. That has changed everything. Oh, wow. That's true. That is what that means. Man, fuck you. You knew. You knew. Yeah, but the place isn't a wreck anymore, so that's really cool.
Where are you hiding?
There probably is some sweet swag. But we know there's no more runes or anything, so... Gonna do this bit. Yeah, I know that some of the ones that would have been here if I hadn't already gotten them would change.
My vest has a wrinkle. Do it yourself then, if it's gotta be so bleeding perfect.
Yeah, but like, if they had done it for more than one level, it would have been, yeah, it would have been crazy though. It makes this one level really memorable, because like, holy shit. It's one of the coolest mechanics I've ever seen in a game. Like actual time travel with consequences. Arcane Studios, man, they know what they're doing. They just make good things in general. Yeah, there are a lot. There are a lot of there are a couple levels in this game that are really, really memorable. Right? Yeah, no. I like that he calls it a timepiece, you know? Even though it's not anywhere remotely close to being a clock. Holy shit. I kind of agree. This is so much nicer than the garbage that I went through to get here. Aha, new bone charm.
I wonder how much time I have before Mr. Stilton returns home. I want to beat out the rugs, but the dust makes him cough.
Too many years in the silver mines. But go ahead, he won't be back until very late tonight.
Do it yourself then, if it's gotta be so bleeding perfect.
What was so good? Ah. Well, at least you got good food, yeah? Oh, hello. Wow, this is so much nicer than the mansion we came in. I'm not sure how to safely leave.
She goes, look sharp, alongside, look sharp, we're in for a run.
Oops. Oopsie poopsies. Really? Pleasant interaction, eh? Yeah, fake news.
I wonder how much time I have before Mr. Stilton returns home. I want to beat out the rugs, but the dust makes him cough.
Too many years in the silver mines. But go ahead, he won't be back until very late tonight. He's throwing a party for one of the miners who's retiring.
They broke the mold when they made old Aramis Stilton.
Yeah, so true. It's really the man's heart that's made of silver. Why should I trust someone who hides their face?
Be on your way, now!
I know you shouldn't be here.
You have no right to be here, stranger. Leave at once. Help!
Leave me alone
Now.
Guard!
What's going on? I don't want to die.
Someone protect me!
We're gonna go from this save and see if we can just go through the door that we came in. I see, I see. So wait, if I've changed things so much in the past, then perhaps helping the Howlers didn't even happen. How much could have been changed by Stilton being okay? Maybe. We'll see, won't we? No, the Howlers were already a thing 3 years ago. Because we found a letter in that butler's pocket from Mindy. So the Howlers are already a thing, but maybe they're not as needed. Maybe Paolo becomes a better man, maybe he becomes a worse one, who knows. Because he's a good man in the vacuum of Aramis still.
You have to understand. I'm going to call for help if you don't go.
God damn it. I need the outsider to talk to me about what fucking happened here.
I'm going to...
Okay, technically haven't been seen. I have now been seen. Okay. I guess going from the ground floor really is the best way. This is tough. This is really, really hard. I've technically made the whole of Serkonos better by rescuing Stilton. Maybe. We have no idea what it's going to be like once I step outside this mansion. I think it's bullshit. There's a maid right on the other side of that door. It seems 100% uncool. That's true. I have no idea how much I've altered the past and the present beyond everything obviously being okay with, Hello. Skip. If that is your real name.
I'm only human. One tray. Do they think there are two of me?
Okay. This is tough. I'm out of sleep darts. I have no powers. I have stun mines, but none of these people deserve stunning. You know? They're just helpful staff that live in a very nice man's house. This is a tough one. It's just, I've altered time and nothing is the way that it was, so now the ruined house that I knew how to navigate is gone. And there is a bone charm in the mansion. No good deed goes unpunished indeed. I don't mind having done the good deed, of course. Aramis Stilton is a good man by all accounts. So I'm glad we saved him. And I'm glad that this somehow makes a new bone charm appear. But I don't know how to navigate his non-ruined house.
I wonder how much time I have before Mr. Stilton returns home. I want to beat out the rugs, but the dust makes him cough.
Too many years in the silver mine.
Texas.
Cigars tomorrow. Wanna buy one?
Oh. This would have been a great spot if I hadn't been seen just now. But I was seen. Perfect stealth. If I had changed time quicker. But now I know that it puts me behind something. Really wish I had my stealthy boots. Any of my powers. Far reach, just to get up there, for example. Night vision, to see around corners. Whoa, hello. Russia? Sweet.
Some sort of madman or cutthroat or pickpocket.
Coming tonight?
Just my luck.
I wonder how much time I have before Mr. Stilton returns home. I want to beat out the rugs, but the dust makes him cough.
Too many years in the silver mines. But go ahead, he won't be back.
Isn't it like 7 a.m. in Russia?
He's throwing a party for one of the miners who's retiring.
They broke the mold.
Something and happier.
Actually, I suppose it could be earlier or later.
The same nightmare again.
Because I forget that Russia has like 1,000 time zones. Well, not 1,000. You guys have a lot of time zones. Being a such a big goddamn space.
What's wrong with whatever you need? I can't help.
Where? Okay, still technically haven't been seen.
Hark, there she blows. Hark, under she goes. Look sharp, pull up alongside. Look sharp, we're in for a ride.
Poor guy doesn't know what to do. He's confused as hell.
Looked like, I don't know, but I saw something.
Nah, not this time.
Hey, aren't you working another excavation site?
I was, but the wife's pregnant again.
Oh, lovely. I didn't know. Congratulations.
Thanks. Still
Nice one. I guess someone else will have to operate the bore wheel.
yeah, but Yvonne's good. And still was always one step ahead. Got the new mine engineering figured out. No collapses in a long while.
Nice. 'Cause there were collapses when I got here. Oh, but that's the weird thing. Only Emily is going to remember how bad things in Serkonos were. Well, at least as far as the dust district goes. I'm sure there's still bloodfly infestations. But... okay. I saved his life. I think I can take a couple, I think I can take a few things. Guilt-free. Well, thank you, my friend. And yes, we speak in riddles here. Don't know why. Well, I'm joking. I do know why. 'Cause it's fun. There's a bone charm that way. How do I get over there? Oh, hello, guard. But guard in the past, not guard in the future. He seems to have also changed his decor quite a bit. Let me check something. Well, let's find out. Time travel. There's a reason I titled this episode the way that I did. Just getting into this door was a challenge, you know? Or was it this door? I don't remember how I got here. Well, good night, my friend. Pleasant dreams. Letter from Maranola Architecture. To Mr. Aramis Stilton, good day, sir. We are writing to inquire about the finished work on your new office. Does everything meet your expectations and approval? Are any adjustments needed? Have the workmen sufficiently cleaned up after their construction activities? Should everything prove satisfactory, we will follow shortly with our invoice. Respectfully yours, Kierkegaard and Maranola. Maranola Architecture and Supply. Exacting aim. Crossbow bolts inflict slightly more damage. Don't really need that. Wow, this place is very different. This place is excessively different. Holy shit, this place wasn't even built yet.
I missed the time when I could go to sleep without wondering if I'd wake up.
That's amazing. I believe that's a statue of the former Duke. Yeah, had I killed him or left him alone, this whole office wouldn't exist. But neither would any of the other bone charms that I had found. Those only exist because I changed, or because I didn't change things at first. That's amazing. Shit. I should have looked over slightly more. Oh well. It's all good. Yeah, that's crazy. This whole room wouldn't exist. Everything is so different. What did I do last time? Did I just leave him alone? No, I must have done this. Did I? Huh. Yep. Forgot to check my time peripherals. Newspaper. Aramis Stilton, silver mine owner and advocate for workers, has called a meeting with Duke Luca Abel to negotiate the creation of a new fund to benefit the victims of mining accidents. Currently no such fund exists, and injured miners are simply let go from their positions, expected to find other work despite missing limbs, blindness, and other serious impediments. The meeting will be the third of such for the two, with so far not much agreed upon. However, Stilton says he remains hopeful that the health fund will be established and well funded before the end of this year. Well. But if I talk to Megan and Sokolov, will they believe me about any of this? This will be the greatest deed Emily does, possibly, that no one will know about.
On my neck.
fish cake.
I like that she chose to walk away and mind her business. Oh, the door is boarded up.
Things seem to be the worst here. The two times are overlapping now somehow.
Yeah.
Where's Stilton? I should never have kept him on just because he and my father were close.
Yeah, I didn't initiate that time travel. I was put here.
Has never been done. It's beyond my understanding, and certainly beyond yours. If anyone has any doubts, set them aside now.
This defies rational understanding. It's the frayed edge where natural philosophy crosses over into something else.
Yes, I can feel it. We risk madness.
All of you, Delilah is your rightful empress. You owe her this.
Delilah's stronger than before. The Duke and I have heard her voice, whispering to us. And now it's time. So take your positions.
I can see why he boarded this place up, though.
Focus on the void behind the rose. You can feel her power, can't you?
By the stars. This is more exciting than any orgy I've ever attended. Do it now!
Returned from the cold, from forever.
She lives.
How curious. It seems to have worked.
Oh, Jamdosh.
My spirit is safe now, inside this thing. Luca, you must lock it away.
I thought we'd lost you.
Brianna, Luca, I will never abandon you. Wait, you are hidden, but I know who you are. I know when you are. You've come to watch me return, and someday I'll come for you.
Oh shit, she knew I was here.
The void beyond the world is strange. I won't ever understand all I've seen.
By the stars. This is more exciting than any orgy I've ever attended. Do it now!
Returned from the cold, from forever.
She lives.
How curious. It seems to have worked.
My spirit is safe now, inside this thing. Luca, you must lock it away.
I thought we'd lost you.
Am I wrong for hoping that just blowing out all the candles will do something?
Abandon you. Wait, you are hidden, but I know who you are. I know when you are. You've come to watch me return, and someday I'll come for you.
I thought those 2 coins were the same coin, and I was like, cool, can I just get 2 coins forever?
You can feel her power, can't you?
By the stars. This is more exciting than any orgy I've ever attended.
Yep. She's immortal because she's an artist. She really puts herself in her work, you know what I'm saying? I want to read the book that isn't here. How the fuck do I get out of here? Is there a key?
Here, returned from the cold, from forever.
How curious. It seems to have worked.
Well, I know that, but what I'm saying is I'm trying to get through the door and it's locked. Fuck.
Think so.
Once I told her 1,000 times, it ain't my job to check on the grinders. Sometimes I think she...
Will Megan have both of her arms? What else has changed? Whew. Decent at avoiding consequences. It is indeed time to get the fuck out. But how to get out safely?
They work me until I drop. There aren't enough. What do you want? Step back.
Okay, still technically haven't been spotted. Not by an enemy, anyway. I'm guessing all these high wooden walls are to keep the dust out. Let's see if the dust district is any different. I would also like to use my powers again, please. Ow, ow. Toenails hurt. Now that you learned Lila's secret, make your way back to Anton Sokolov waiting aboard the skiff. Holy shit. Hi.
Look around you. A crumbling island at the very edges of the void. But this one is special. It's the place where my throat was cut 4,000 years ago. This is where my life ended, and where it began again. It's where they made me.
This part of the void feels older.
Guys, we're gonna learn how God was born.
Right up until the end, I thought I'd find a way to escape. I fought, but the wounds only cut my skin.
Why do you have such modern-looking clothing?
Limp. And then the knife touched my throat, and I knew I waited too long. The blood ran out, and I became a god. Now you know Delilah's secret. At the end of her days, she drifted to the void and should have been lost forever. But her will and cunning are second to none. She found this place, the island in the void where I became what I am. It changed her, and she discovered a way to draw from it, tapping into the power here. Delilah is a part of me now, and I don't like it.
Ah. So I'm sanctioned by God. Well, that's a good thing to know.
You have to give Delilah credit. She tore out a piece of herself and hid it away, inside a thing made of bones. She's made herself immortal. If you want to kill Delilah, you're going to have to find her spirit and give it back to her. Reaching it won't be easy, but what comes after that might be the hardest thing you will ever have to do.
Excuse me. So here's Dark Abigail. Here's Jindosh. Here's Brianna. Here is Luca Bell.
The world contains more mysteries than I imagined.
Don't worry, God sent me on a mission. Church of the Abbey. Who? Fucking Abbey and the Everyman. Who sent you on a mission? God. Do you mean the outsider? I mean God. A basically omnipotent, somewhat omniscient being comprised of great power who can do anything he wants.
Now to meet up with Sokolov again at the skiff, after a very strange day.
Destination blocked. United Miners of Karnaca. Oh, wow.
Apparently the family committee made a request. Too much dust was pressing down.
Oh, at least Stilton listens to them. More than I can say for the Grand Guard.
Yeah, the Duke is rotten and it spreads out from there. But Airman Stilton is a good man.
I'll tell him you said that. He drinks at my brother's pub.
He knows we appreciate him. Karnaca has problems, but it could be a lot worse here in this district.
Isn't that... Weren't those passages before?
playing dice tonight. You in?
No, wait, no, that would just be the area around the house.
At the request of Aramis Stilton, I'm told I need to present another set of awards to critical mine workers. For safety. Certainly not productivity this time. You should all thank Stilton. The only one of you lazy ingrates worth anything. Back to work, all of you.
Oh shit. I've changed things.
Are you coming tonight?
There's new runes.
You get approval for the new ventilation shaft? It'll mark a real victory. More air means less dusty lung.
While all the prominent city leaders attended the most recent palace dinner...
Lucia Pastor, right? You deserve thanks for helping the people here.
Considering who you are, I don't know whether to feel honored that you recognize me, or to yell at you for propping up the Duke while he's shitting all over Serkonos.
And who do you think I am?
I'm not stupid. Whether the newspapers and the posters in the street are right or wrong, I know who you are. And I hope you're here to end Luca Abella's tyranny. Either way, we haven't been sitting around waiting for you to clean up your mess.
Sounds like you have a plan.
No, nothing that solid. Not yet. But I believe the Duke will fall, eventually. All I can say is that when you reach the Grand Palace, just be aware that not everyone there is your enemy. Trust your judgment.
All right. I'll remember that.
Anyway, good luck. There's still a chance to make something new here in Karnaca. Something that serves everyone, not just some rapacious bastard with a title.
Rapacious? Now that's a $10 word.
Trouble sleeping again last night. Maybe I ought to try one of those sleeping tinctures, but they can be kind of pricey.
Yep. I just can't use it anymore, period. Because the time travel only worked in the mansion, and the place where the Duke was caught between times. It was, that was very carefully made, game-wise, so that I couldn't kill the Duke. I have to give them props for that. Robust. Don't remember what robust does. Slightly more health, cool. Yeah, that was very clever of them, putting the Duke in a place that he would be fucking invincible and completely safe from me.
I heard Stilton agreed to a meeting with the woman heading up the family committee. What's her name again?
Lucia Pastor. She's supposed to talk to Stilton soon about new safety rules for the mines. Fewer hours for the children working down there, too.
Why does Pastor care in the first place? She isn't one of us. Never seen her carrying a pick or a shovel.
There's a rumor that she was in love with a miner. Someone who died in an accident. They say his body's still under the mountain, buried in silver.
I think Lucia Pastor just has a good heart and a strong will.
Well, if Stilton listens to what she has to say, instead of following every idiotic request coming from the Grand Palace, I won't complain.
Stilton's not a bad man. I bet things will be a lot worse without him running the mines.
Well, we haven't been subject to a dust storm yet. There is still dust, but... Combustion. The ability to combust. You're going to inflict slightly damage. Cool, but I don't really care. Grenades.
Somewhere an old woman is beating a servant. He is but a boy. Beating leave him lie. He was late with the tea.
Right? I'm sure Emily's like, oh my god, I fixed everything and no one will ever know. I hate this, but I also love this because
Maybe no
everything
one
is
else
better.
will even notice. But things have changed here. For the better.
No one's gonna know. No one's gonna know that I fixed things. Lucky Jam. I think all of these are bone charms that I can get rid of. Don't need it. Don't need it. Definitely don't need it. Don't need it. There's Sokolov. We can almost end this, but I have to see if there's a way to go see Paolo. Because I wonder where Megan is, too. Oh, man, that means I did the... That means that I did them a major favor. And it doesn't matter, because it probably didn't happen. I guess I can't get back to, the Crone's Hand or whatever. My guess is they made it impossible. That looks promising. However, this will be a good lesson for Lemily. This will be a good lesson for Emily regarding doing the right thing because it's right, not for recognition. She's a good person, and I'm sure she already sort of knew that, but I think this will drive it home. Yeah, I think they placed wooden blocks and stuff specifically to stop me from getting over to the other areas, if I had to guess. I have to know. Okay. Oh, yeah, no, someone else says, I solved the Jindosh lock without actually, talking to Paolo or Bayern, and I knocked out Stilton, and now the Dust District is, like, boarded up. So, yeah, you just wouldn't be able to get, you can't go to the Dust District and see how it's changed. Beyond this little bit right here. That's a major change in the time stream, though. Imagine being the only person to remember.
Why do so many have so little? It was never meant to be this way.
Consuming until someone puts an...
You're back. That was quick.
I was gone for a while.
Sorry I couldn't take you to see Stilton myself. But I guess you found the place. Years back, Stilton was always quiet about the Duke. I never figured out just why.
Remember what you saw here when you're back in Dunwall, Emily. My final lesson, perhaps.
Lucky for the miners, Aramis Stilton does all he can against the Duke's destructive ways.
Holy shit, yeah, she has both arms and both eyes.
Let's get back to the dreadful whale.
So, something big happened. Holy shit. That's...
Are you ready to leave? The dust is wreaking havoc on my throat.
Yes, I paid a visit to Vice Overseer Byrne. At least I think I did. And I've been to Stilton's house. We can go.
Yeah, and she'll never know. Temporal instigator. Reach the study without the door code. There was a door code? Mind made whole. Saved Artemis Stilton from seeing beyond the world. Leaky basement. Better today. Oh yeah, what was that door code even for? Because I clearly didn't need it. Oh, I guess it's because I went in the future. Huh. Anyway, that seems like a good place to end this episode. I'll be back a little bit later to continue because I feel like we're on a roll, and I hope you guys are being entertained. I'm certainly having fun. Anyway, I'll be back in a bit. Bye-bye.